All right, my name is Faith Bernard, and I'm an Isagenix millionaire, and I am grateful to be hosting tonight's Cast the Vision call. Very exciting, and I have to do a shout out for the beautiful Debbie Martin, who created these new slides and new rockin' video. We know that you're just gonna love them. So I'm gonna go ahead now and do a screen share, and let's get this party started. And here we go. All right, so I want to make sure everything's positioned properly. So let me make a few adjustments here. And I'm going to go ahead and start to play the slideshow. So let's go here. Okay, here we are. So this is, I do need to make one change here because otherwise this is all going to block. Sorry guys, I've got to escape for a second and make one little adjustment. And that is to change that so we won't be blocking the slideshow. So now I'm going to go ahead and play it. Okay, I'm hoping everyone can see everything. So if you can't for some reason, let me know. All right, this is all about, casting a vision is all about owning your life. How Mary got smart and earned more money. So we're going to do our earnings disclaimer at the beginning. Earning levels for Isagenix independent associates will vary based on skill level, commitment, being coachable, and willingness to stick it out until they achieve success. Also, Isagenix millionaires are defined as Isagenix associates who have cumulatively earned $1 million or more with Isagenix. Okay, so what if you have all the health and fitness you wanted, money, time for your family, pay off debt, save on taxes, that's huge, send kids to school, and retire wealthy. It's all within the realm of possibility. Okay, so Jimmy Smith was a butcher for 40 years. Imagine that. He was making $20,000 a year, and he's lost his job at age 56. He had back problems from bending over and being a meat cutter, and his back gave out on him, and he had to quit his job. What if your income stopped today? How would that impact your family? You know, at the young age of 62, Jimmy Smith started network marketing. He says here, if people understood the mathematics of network marketing as clearly as I do, every single person would be in here and they wouldn't do anything else. Jimmy is now 88 years old. And earns over $2 million per year. When I found out there was a business that I could spend a few $100 to get started, eat my overhead, become healthy, fail 90% of the time, and become insanely wealthy, what do you think I said? I can do this. So this means freedom, health, wealth, happiness, and it's a legacy income because you can will it to your children. Now, I get super excited about this slide. Millennials, we have a group called the START Group inside our company. And ages from 18 to 35 are part of that group. And it stands for Start Your Life. And over 200 of them now, and this has only been after a few years, 200 of them are earning 6- and 7-figure incomes. And they have no network marketing experience. They were brand new. Look how happy they look. Millennials, again, we said 18 to 35, is all about the freedom lifestyle, work flexibility, unlimited income potential, purpose, and personal growth. I love this. Emily and Hayden, you're millionaires at age 26. Imagine being that age, being a millionaire. Emily was a massage therapist, no experience in network marketing. Hayden was drowning in college debt. Now they earn over $100,000 per month. We love Isagenix because this is a way we can actually help people and provide them with a vehicle to create real change in their life. I love this example as well. Jackson, former warehouse worker to millionaire, who was $30,000 in debt from medical bills. It was so much more than just health products. In that box was a vehicle to create whatever I wanted and help whoever I wanted. Isagenix Global Health and Wellness Company is located now in Gilbert in our brand new worldwide headquarters. It's 150,000 square feet. It's beautiful, guys. You've got to come here. It is astounding. When we're having one of our Isagenix universities, that would be a perfect time to come and also tour this facility. We're now in 14 countries doing business. And that means that we actually have offices and warehouses in each of those countries. We started in 2002. We've done over $4 billion in sales, 183 millionaires. And this is only since June 1st. We had our latest millionaire come of age on June 1st. 200 people ages 18 to 35 are earning 6 to 7 figure incomes. You see how beautiful the building is inside. And here are our founders. John Anderson, founder and product formulator. He's actually a master formulator. I have the pleasure of knowing this man personally, and he is a godsend on so many levels. Jim and Kathy Coover are co-founders, also personal friends of ours. And Eric Coover is Senior Vice President of Global Field Development, and he is doing an astounding job. Love what he brings to the table. Okay, so what is Isagenix? It's really a combination of high nutrition with low calories. Gotta love that. It's nutrient-dense food. It's a bigger nutrient bang for your food buck. And I love using this example here on the left. Now, I'm not saying all of you drink Coke and cheeseburgers, but let's just use that as an example and say that approximately that meal is $6. So that's a quarter-pound cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke, 1,270 calories. Now, let's go over to the other side. Now we have this nutrient-dense food with over 150 micronutrients that we're not getting from our regular food because our soils are depleted. So now you've got this great tasting shake for less than $3 a meal, and it only has 240 calories. Big difference. Over here on the left with our burger and Coke, we have 52 grams of fat, but over with the Isolane shake or Isopro shake, we have 5 grams of fat. Then back over to the left, under the cheeseburger side, we have 37 grams of protein. And on the right side with the Isolane shake, we either have, depending on which shake you're doing, our Isolane shake is 24 grams of protein. Our Isopro is 32 grams of protein. If you really want to build that lean muscle fast. And then back on the left, how much in carbohydrates with that cheeseburger? 168, think about that, 168 grams of carbohydrates. And over on the right, we're at 24 grams of carbohydrates. Big difference. Both have the same amount of fiber. So look at the value of your dollars with Isagenix. I love this slide. Catherine, organic eater, didn't believe she needed Isagenix. And I've run across a lot of purists because I know a lot of people that are organic eaters. They're just, and I'm an organic eater, but there's some people that are just like, no, if I'm not pulling it out of my garden, I'm not eating it. But she refused Isagenix for 2 years because she thought it was just another processed foods company. Honestly, I expected to throw up. Instead, I felt better. I felt instantly more energetic with more mental clarity. And I started to feel like I had a new lease on life again. And I started sleeping more soundly than I had in a long time. That's huge coming from someone who is health conscious as she is. So this is me, former TV producer to millionaire in Isagenix. I was able to retire Larry in a year and a half, replacing his construction income, which was literally killing him. He couldn't walk up a flight of steps. And now he's been able to find his lifelong dream. He's always been an artist, and he's become a full-time photographer and loves it. So after only 5 days on these incredible superfoods, my husband and I looked at each other and said, wow, we were pinching ourselves and saying, you know, we look 20 years younger. This is wild. So we felt like we had a moral obligation to share them with people, and as a result, we've been richly rewarded. So what do? We eat the food, we share the food, and we get paid. Transfer food dollars. This is really important to get across with everyone at the beginning. You're just taking a portion of your grocery store, restaurant, and average cost per meal of $7 a meal. You're taking a portion of that and redirecting those dollars to nutrient-dense food at less than $3 a meal. You gotta love that. Now, we address 3 root causes to poor health: fatigue, weight, and aging. Toxins, and all of us are dealing with toxins in our body. Nutrient deficiency, which is plaguing everyone because no matter whether it's organic or not, our soils are depleted. And if they're depleted, the food's depleted. And the other is stress, which is really an all-time high for the majority of people out there. So solutions that we offer as a company are healthy eating, energy, athletic performance, weight loss, and healthy aging. Who doesn't want to age well? And we have wealth creation, which is the main thing that we're focusing on in this presentation. So we want to show you how powerful we have visible, measurable, and emotional results. As soon as I saw that at the beginning, I knew we were on something big. Look at these transformations. Aren't they amazing? Doesn't it just almost bring tears to your eyes? Lives are truly being changed. And it doesn't matter the age, male, female, it's all the same. So we're going to talk about the difference between linear income versus leveraged income. Doesn't leveraged income sound a lot better? Well, linear income-wise, we trade our time for dollars. You see this little guy here, he says, okay, I'll trade, and sure, I'll give you some money for trading your time for working for me. However, when you stop working, you stop getting paid. That is the issue with linear income. Leverage income is where you put money or people to work, and it's unlimited. Very, very powerful. Network marketing is absolutely exploding industry or profession. In 2014, worldwide sales of network marketing was, get this guys, 182 billion with a B. That's amazing. I mean, think about that. It's larger than the NFL, movie, and music industries combined. It's truly extraordinary. Network marketing, I believe the entire industry is poised for explosive growth and can be one of the most significant solutions to America's current retirement savings crisis. It's so powerful. That was listed in Forbes magazine. Gabriella Bernstein, named Next Generation Thought Leader by Oprah. What was once considered a pyramid scheme has now turned into a recession-busting profit center. Recession-busting profit center. Network marketing has become a trendy way to make money. So exponential growth in the power of two. Let's talk about the penny doubled. Have any of you seen the penny doubled? It starts on the first day, you have 1 penny. Yay! Then on day 2, you have 2 pennies, and you're like thinking, oh, this is going to be really slow. But we continue on into the 10th day, we have $5.12. Well, that's more than we started with, but not a whole lot to write home to mom about, right? So now on day 20, so we're just going another 10 days, you have received, with that penny doubling each day, $5,242.88. You're thinking, wow, this is pretty cool. But you're still, thinking, well, that's great, but just go 10 more days into the future. And now, this is amazing. Think about this. On day 20, you were at a little over 5,000. On day 30, you're at 5,368,709.12. That is huge. That's the power of leverage, and really want that to sink in for you guys. So the power of two is in our modern compensation plan. So it starts out with you, and you work with your sponsor. You get a business center. It's all done online, and you have from your business center that's in the computer at Isagenix, you have a left team and a right team. Even before you start sponsoring people, you have a left side and a right side. So in this example, you see you sponsored Robert on the left and Susan on the right. And Robert sponsored Jill and Kevin, and Susan, Joe, and Amy. We'll come back to that in a minute. So we're just going to show you what exponential growth looks like. So this starts with you, and you refer to, and then they share with 2. That becomes 4, which now you add them all up, it becomes 6 as a total. And then you have 8, and that turns into 14. And in the orange color here, by the way, this is adding up all the people that have come in so far, just based on you plus 2, them plus 2, so on down like that. 32 equals 62, then we get to 126 and 254. And I'm going to go through this next slide and really focus in on this. So now you have 512. Okay, but we're doubling that, right? So we've got 1,022 people, and it's based on product sales, but it's the number of people that's duplicating here, and then they're making purchases. And then we double this number right here, 1,024 equals 2,046. and then 2,048 to doubling again, 4,094. And the last double we're going to do for this example is 496, which doubles, and you have 8,190. Now, I thought it was really important, Debbie, thank you for putting this here, that you could do this in 12 weeks. If everyone doubled, meaning they referred their two, helped their two refer their two, and kept on with that. If everyone did that in 1 week, you could attain an amazing situation here. Or you can take a full month and do this over a year. So it would be 12 weeks or 12 months. It all depends on how fast you want to go. And it keeps growing to infinity. That's the beauty, is you're not cut off in how we pay out. So team bonuses, which is the long-term residual income that we pay, just at one point, when you reach at the maximum on your business center, then you can earn up to $702,000 a year. That's an amazing thing. And we're paid on sales volume from our whole team, everyone's production or everyone's sales volume. So in this example, I just want to say that there's you, and then you have a left side and a right side. And not to get too deep into the compensation plan, but simply to say that we're paid based on points or business volume. And it's a binary plan, so with the left side and the right side, that's binary. Binary means two. And you need to have at least 600 in business volume on one of those two legs and 300 on the other. But it can switch. So maybe right now we have 300 on the left and 600 here. But next time we have the 600 on the left and 300 on the other side. It doesn't matter. Any sales volume that you're paid on and any unused sales volume will save there like a savings account, as long as you're doing your part to stay active as an active associate. And what happens whenever you have 600 and 300? It's like a little ka-ching goes off and you earn $54. So with 2 referrals, you can potentially earn up to $13,500 per week. I think if I was interacting with all of you, you'd probably be okay with that. Or again, as we said several times already in this presentation, that would be $702,000 per year. That's an awesome income. That is only one of the ways that we get paid. So we're going to show you some upfront bonuses. Things, the company in wisdom said, we want to help people make money right now. If they're willing to take action, we want to put money into their hands that could even be replacement income for them with a job in the short term. So here's you at the top there, that beautiful redhead. And you refer Robert and Susan. So Robert's on the left, Susan's on the right. As soon as you do that, you receive this $50 bonus. We call it a rank advancement, but we won't get too deep into that right now, but it's a bonus. So you get a $50 bonus. And then, guess what? That you came in with a presence pack, which I think is about $5.59 wholesale. So they decide to do what you did. Robert and Susan said, we'll come in with presence packs. And they happen to do it in the same calendar week. But if it was only Robert coming in that week, your product introductory bonus, we call it, on the presence pack, and you enrolled Robert in this example, would be $80. However, because you also shared it with Susan in that same calendar week, and she decided to get started with a presence pack, the company's saying, thank you for doing such a great job. We're going to double that to $160. So now you're getting $160 on Robert, $160 on Susan on the product introductory bonus. So if you add the 50 with the doubling of the PIDs, you've got $320 for a total then of $370. So $370 including that rank advancement bonus. Now guess what happens? When you help Robert refer Jill and Kevin, and Susan refer Joe and Amy, they're going to pay you, the company will pay you $100 for each of helping your team members be successful. This is all about helping others. Help enough other people get what they want, and you'll automatically get what you want. So they pay you $100 for helping Robert, $100 for helping Susan. That's an additional $200 for a total of $570. Now, if you happen to do this in your first 60 days, they'll pay you an additional $250 for a total of $820. Now, we've covered your President's Pack, and you created a profit, and you helped, most importantly, you helped 2 other people become successful and get on their way with their business. So matching team bonuses, those are part of the residual bonuses that we earn that we call pay cycles. If you refer 10 people that you personally sponsor, 5 on your left team and 5 on your right, who each have referred their two, you earn 10% of what each of those 10 people are earning. 10%. So the more they earn, the more you earn. Example, if you had 10 referrals who became associates, who referred to, and they were earning $2,000 a month, you would get an additional $2,000 bonus that goes right to you. And it doesn't take away from anyone else, by the way. So what if you refer more than 2, which most of us do? This is a team building plan. So when you sponsor more people, they have to either go on your outside left team leg or your outside right team leg, which is going to support the people on that team. So in this example, you brought in Robert, you brought in Jill, and then you brought in Sally down here on the left. And that sales volume, as long as Jill and Robert stay on 100 points in business volume every 30 days, that means Sally's volume is going to help Jill and Robert and you, all of you guys, which is amazing. On the right side, you brought in John and Betsy, and Susan brought in Amy. Now, Amy's going to benefit from John and Betsy's sales volume as long as she's active, and Susan will, and you will as well. It's a win-win-win. Okay, 10 referrals paid to infinity or $25,000 a week equals $1.3 million a year. If you guys could be interacting with me right now, I would say, would you be happy with $1.3 million a year? It's incredible. It's life-changing for people. So when you reach $25,000 a week, you have the ability to open up a new position above yourself in this existing network. Actually, the company does that for you. So you don't have to think about it. Once you, in a sense, max out your first business center, you can contact the company and then they'll put a center right above you. So you have this existing team in this slide on your left. And it's already growing and doing great, but now you can build a new team. And the reason we're showing you this slide, even though it's a little advanced, it's just so that if you're really serious, someone that want to take this to the moon and beyond, you know that your income will never be limited. So it's a very awesome thing. And if you don't understand it, no worries, because you'll find out more about that later. Qualify to earn dollars. So again, let's review. We eat the food, we share the food, and we get paid. We refer to people that every 30 days do 100 in business volume. You order 100 in business volume every 30 days on AutoShip. And by the way, AutoShip can be changed every month or canceled at any time, so we're never locked in. But if you want to continue building and reaping the benefits financially, you want to be on that 100 points. Plus, I just know a better way. And an example given here in this slide is one example of 100 points or 100 in business volume is one breakfast shake for 2 people for the month. Not hard to do at all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to review what I just covered in a short little video that I think you guys are going to really love. I'll start in just a moment. Oh, I'll start when I press the right thing. And we're giving it one more second here. We have another slide. We have 183 millionaires. Woohoo! Awesome. So get back to the person who referred you and get more details. Let me just sort of quit this part here. Seems like, oh, let's see here if I can get this to go out. Oh, it's getting stuck. Oh, I guess I can just go ahead this way. So now what? You want to get back to the person that referred you. Get started. You want to eat the food, share the food, and get paid. What's possible? You get to save money, less than $3 a meal. Health, energy, fitness, feeling younger. Lose toxic fat, weight, and inches. What is possible? You make money, you get the tax savings, freedom, and fulfillment, knowing that you're making a difference in people's lives. We don't sell stuff. Together, we're creating a network of incentivized product users, which equals health and money. Network marketing, everyone is already doing it. They're just not getting paid for it. And I wanted to do a shout out for a beautiful friend of mine, Bonnie Richards, who said yes to me 14 years ago for this incredible business. She was a school counselor and she went to a millionaire. She now earns more money in a week than she earned all year long in her counseling business. I shared Isagenix with 6 people my first month because the power of these products is exponential growth. I now have over 40,000 people in my network. Isn't it amazing? Just by staying the course. I'm going to stop the screen share, guys. Okay, was that powerful? What did you guys think? You want to unmute yourselves?
You did a great job, Faith. A really, really great job.
Thank you. And you made it so easy for me by creating those beautiful slides and movie. Do you guys like what Debbie created?
It was excellent.
Yes, thank you. Well, I noticed one thing that the slides, because my setup is different, the slides sort of transfer differently, so some of the words were like in different places and stuff like that.
Make a few adjustments in Keynote because no two systems are exactly the same.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to see all of you guys. Someone asked if they could use your slides, Debbie. So I wanted to just see who that was. Would you unmute yourself and let us know? There was someone that said they wanted to use the slides.
I would love those slides.
Oh, I think
Huge.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you have a new fan club. Not that you didn't.
Yeah.
But let me, the issue, I'll probably have to send them to you in JPEG because I created them on a Google Chromebook.
Hold on, Debbie. I need to stop the recording. Thank
Oh, okay.
you for all joining me. We got a little bit of that recording part, but hey, it's okay. It's all good. So let me